Okay. I don't know. I'm bored. You're so weird.
I know that. I live with myself, so I knew.
You ruined your hair. Okay. I'm really tired right now. But like, my dog got a boyfriend. They kind of a few times today.
It was disgusting.
Yeah. For like 20 minutes. Sorry about the details. I don't think you'd need to know. But like. Okay, sorry. I was sending my friend a message. Anyway, sitting there looking like a noob.
Yeah.
Yeah. I need some water.
Ouch.
Well, sorry.
He is like jamming out.
This will be fun. Okay.
Don't fall.
10 minutes. Okay, I didn't fall. I didn't completely die either. Hopefully. B. Just sit there and entertain me.
Hi. I'm Brianna. And the girl that just left, his name's Cassie.
No personal information.
Fine.
Those aren't our names. Just saying. Those are fake names. My phone, girl.
It was reading text that I sent out to people.
It killed me? Okay. I'm good.
I want to pass out.
Why?
I don't really. I like to bounce.
Yep.
You know the game Suck and Blow by where they have like a card stuck to their mouth and then they go. I love doing that. That's fun.
I have lip gloss on, so that's not gonna work.
I want to see if I can do it with $1. Oh, shoot. Look.
Okay, I forgot we were doing a video. Anyways.
Oh, I dropped my $1. Ooh, that was bad taste. Money flies, woohoo!
Okay. We're gonna tell you about 7 odd things that seduce men.
That is disgusting.
It's a piece of hair.
Ew. I want a Pop-Tart. Do you want one?
Nope.
Pop-Tarts are yummy, but they're weird.
Good thing I have this can of Rockstar that I opened with my tatas. It's for meow.
Asher messaged you. I'm cold.
I am too. apparently attire. I don't know what ever that means. They just love women in baggy and casual outfit. That's interesting. No makeup. Usually men are not attracted to healthy painted girls. Oh yeah, that's totally true, isn't it?
No.
Lively wit. Don't know what that is. Lingerie. That's not that weird. Lingerie.
Sexy curves.
The weirdest thing that men like in lingerie that does not match. That's so just weird. Okay. Sexy curves. Oh my god. Intelligence. Baggy tee at bedtime. Oh, okay. T-shirt. I get it. Eye contact. Unkempt hair. Of course.
Orgasm.
Orgasm. Oh, well, no. That doesn't seduce men at all, does it? We had no... Excuse me. Excuse me. That was mine.
You talk.
He's so cute. Oh my gosh. Okay, sorry about that.
Weird.
Ew. Okay, sorry.
That's so weird. Wait, do I know that, Asher?
You know Asher.
Okay, that's what I thought.
Ow.
Need a monster bunny.
Five things that unexpectedly turn men off. Or turn them off. Your tears. Painted on what?
Mini. Dress up.
Porn. Alright. Fruity or foodie scents. Oh.
Where's the fifth thing?
Okay. On page 2. Soy. Alright.
Soy.
That's what I thought. Anyways. Oh my gosh, it looks like a gigantic snowball. Sorry. I'm talking. There's random orgasms there.
There weren't orgasms. They're muscle spasms.
Quit it.
Quit doing it.
Well, there's like a piece of hair on my lip because of the freaking dog.
That was weird.
Wait, Robert Pattinson? Sexiest man. What are you doing? You're so weird. She's putting her nose under my foot.
You look sad. And or bored.
La 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 la. Glamour sexiest man of 2012. You voted on the tens of thousands presented to results of Glamour sexiest men. Wonder who that is. No. Robert Pattinson. Ugh. Andy Biersack, thank you. Sorry, fangirling. Anyways. Andy Biersack. I found out that when Andy Biersack was like 12 years old, he weighed 300 pounds. Because he was just that fat. Gus, go lay down! Nobody likes you. You're adopted. You're adopted, nobody likes you.
This was that
Ew!
cat.
Okay, never gonna say that again. Because my ex-boyfriend who cheated on me
Was my ex-boyfriend and cheated on me with her. Well, not.
Okay, so I went out with this guy, not saying any names, even though you already probably know his name because you said it. Anyways,
He's gross.
he cheated on me the first time, and he told me he didn't, and then she went out with him, and then he cheated on her by grabbing my butt, which I slapped him for, and he's like, Brianna doesn't have to know. So then
That's what happened with you know who, and he tried to kiss you.
I went out with him. Stupidest thing ever. He said that he wasn't gonna be like his dad, and apparently his dad beat and cheated on his mom. So then he saw me hug a different guy, which was my best friend, and he punched me in the arm. It's fine now. Honestly, if you're saying this, I swear to God, if you tell the police, I will kill you. I'm kidding. Not like that. Sorry.
Or are you?
I'm not. Okay, but like, he cheated on me with a girl named, not gonna name her name, actually. I'm not gonna name her name. But he sat on her lap and started holding his hand, and she had nothing to do with it. She didn't even know what was going on at all. So I don't blame the girl at all. I just blame him because he said he wasn't gonna be like his dad. What are you doing?
I don't know.
And now me and her both hate him. So any guys out here, be a real man and respect your woman.
And don't cheat on them.
Do not cheat on them.
It's just
Or
rude.
she will tell people and the word will get around
And
and
then you'll be labeled as a cheater.
you'll be labeled as a cheater and nobody will ever want to go out with you. You'll be a forever alone person because you made one humongous mistake to break a girl's heart.
Such as the guy that we went out with.
He says that he didn't do it to my face, but then he told my friend Audrey that he did do it.
I asked him about it on Facebook, if he grabbed her butt. He said, no, I did not. And then I asked him in person, and he lied again.
And then he messaged me on Facebook saying, why did you tell Brianna I grabbed your butt? And then I was all like, because she's my best friend and I won't do anything mean to her, and you shouldn't either, you cheating mother. Never mind. But you know.
You
get the point. Yeah, you get the point. Anyways.
He looks so sad.
This is like a 13-minute long video.
Wow. See, look at him.
Shut up. But like, yeah. I don't know what to say anymore. Ugh.
Yeah, but to go on to all the cheaters out there, learn how to respect the one you love.
All the cheaters out there.
This is what you get.
This is what you get.
Learn.
And it's what
how.
you're gonna get for pretty much the rest of your life until you find someone who doesn't believe them. But
And
then
learn
you'll
how
cheat
to-
on them and whatever. I've been through so many cheaters. Just go lay down. You're adopted. Nobody likes you.
I went through a cheater
God, when I
once.
say that again. Anyways.
He went out with my best friend while he was dating me, and then tried to go out with my sister at the exact same time. He was trying to do a three-way girl. And then the next day, I was talking to my ex-best friend, Chemistry Richardson. Ugh, I hate her now. She decided to tell me that she was going out with Shane. I was like, no, I am. And then I went and talked to him.
I dated this one guy, his name is Alex, and,
Worst guy ever.
Oh my god, I hate him. Anyways, ow! Oh, it hurt. I don't know if we have like 5 minutes left. We only might have 7 minutes left. Seconds, I mean. Okay, but like, never mind. Anyways, I dated him for like 5 days, and then I found out that he was flirting with my sister. Never date a guy that's your sister's age, your older sister's age. So.
Never date a guy that'll actually flirt with your sister.
Exactly. Like,
That's happened to me 6 times this month.
I hate my pimples.
Such as a guy named Preston, a guy named Matt last year, Clay.
You said this month.
Yeah, I know. A guy named Clay, and
a guy named Ian.
He flirted with my sister, and I was sitting there right next to him. The next day, I decided to let it go for the first few days, because he was brand new to the school. Then, he does it right in front of me, so the next time...
Did you see my eyebrows?
And then, the next day, I said, dude, it's over. You do not flirt with your girlfriend's sister. Bye.
Hey, okay, yeah, but she has a boyfriend now, and I don't. Because I'm forever alone.
No, you're not.
This one guy hacked my crush's Facebook and told me all this stuff that I thought was my crush saying it. So then I kind of got heartbroken when my crush got back on his Facebook, and he said, hey, I know this sounds awkward, but that wasn't me saying all that stuff. And I was like, well, then who was it? And he's like, I don't know. And I was like, actually really heartbroken.
I think it was really him. He just didn't want to tell you it was him.
Well, I don't know, actually. Knowing him, I'm pretty sure he'd tell me that it was him.
How funny. Never mind.
Exactly. You're a zombie. You're a zombie girl.
Brains.
I'm a fire in my laser. I love that. Where's my picture? Imagine when your lungs are filling up with liquid, intoxicating poison thrown through your veins. Seem like nothing's changed. My purple neck is stained all the stomach against, but guess end up underwater. Mayday, mayday, the ship's going down, and with our captain, I'm ready to drown. Gonna drown so deep with you, gonna drown so deep with you. This necklace that you have wrapped around my neck will choke me slowly to my death, and I'm into that. Whoa. Sorry. That was great. We only have like 2 minutes, because I think it only goes up to 20 minutes. I don't know. But like, yeah. You're not talking very much.
Whoa! I have hat hair. Like really bad.
Ah. Look at that great hair.
Yeah. I made a mistake by cutting it.
I made a mistake by going out with Wakefield.
No duh. Stay here.
No, really. Trying to fix my hair. It's not working.
He is an accident waiting to happen for another girl.
I feel so bad for anybody else who dates him.
Me too. I was trying to play a prank on him, and then he didn't. I was like, hey, I was trying to ask you this earlier. Will you go out with me? He's like, seriously, Brianna, I just got out of a relationship. I don't want a girlfriend right now. I was about to tell him, well, it's a prank, moron.
You should have. He's a moron.
Because I don't really want to go out with him. Freaking man whore.
Agreed. But like, really, he has problems.
Girls, if you ever date Zach Wakefield, I am sorry for you. He will cheat on you.
Experience.
I mean, this is to Zach Wakefield.
Yeah. It's been 20 minutes. I don't think anybody's gonna watch the whole thing. We loved it though.
I don't think so. Oh, finger pops.
Dude, my wrists have arthritis in them.
I'm ready to get off the video cam.
I'm not.
I am the Wendy's girl.
It's freaking like 12 o'clock a.m.
Ah! Oh no, he logged off by the video chat.
He didn't. Oh, yeah, he did. Oh, he said call your mom, I guess. Shut up, dog.
Okay, I'm bored with this.
Another thing. Bullies. Sorry.
Stop.
I hate them so much. Okay.
If you're a bully...
My video, Our Story... Sorry. We're on my YouTube account. But the video called Our Stories with us in it, it's actually what happened with our life. And it's just awful what happened to us last year. We got like pushed into lockers, like hit,
trampled on,
pushed down
pushed down the stairs, books thrown at us.
People like throwing books at us, stabbing us with pens and pencils, slitting our wrists by bringing freaking razors to school just to do that. Really?
Why do you like to pick on people? Bullies, you need to stop.
It doesn't get you anywhere, and it's not going to make you more popular. It's going to make you even less popular than you already are, you douchebag.
The only reason you guys bully is probably because you guys get bullied first.
The only reason that people get bullied, people bully, is pretty much because they want to they think it's cool.
And they think hurting people is fun. How's that fun, hurting someone that you actually know? Like in movies, when people cut, they end up having friends that bully them. See? There?
You can't see it, but I have like 50 million scars because I was bullied so bad.
And then I started crying because she almost died from it.
She saved my life.
Because I was over here and then her mom came home drunk.
My mom came home drunk.
Knocked her out of the chair.
Pulled me by my hair out of the computer chair. And it was like 9 o'clock at night.
And I just stood there and watched the whole thing. I froze.
She didn't know what to do, and I'm not mad at her about it. She ran to my room after I did, and she saw me on the ground bleeding my freaking whole arm off or something. And then, like...
Before she fainted, good thing is, I got her to stop bleeding.
She was freaking out, and my mom didn't even do anything about it. She walked in and said, "Oh, it's alright. Nothing's gonna happen."
Good thing is, I actually got her arm to stop bleeding. I was so scared that my best friend was gonna die on me.
Still have stains on my pillow. It's what she used to stop the bleeding.
I couldn't find anything else at the time.
Yeah. But, like,
other than my shirt, no, I was not going to take my shirt off. If it was really bad, I would have taken my shirt off. It's just...
It wasn't... I even thought I was about to die. I was like, just end the pain.
And I said, "Cassie, you can't die, you can't die, you can't die." And then she started fainting, and then I stopped bleeding. Finally, I got her some water. Got her up off the ground, sat her down, waited till the next morning to see if she was okay. I stayed up all night just to watch her, make sure she didn't die. It hurt me seeing that my best friend did that because of her mom. It really hurt because she is my best friend in the whole world, and I could not bear to lose her.
I would do the same thing for you. And even at school, we used to like hang out all the time, so it all happened to us at the same time. We got pushed down the bleachers at school, and we freaking
people laughed at us for it.
We were on the ground, and then we ran to the bathroom, and we found something sharp, and I said sharp, and started like cutting, 'cause it was that bad. We were like in the big stall, like the stall for the handicapped, just sitting there crying our eyes out, wishing that we were never born, wishing that we could just die right there on the ground.
And during the social, some random guy came and put a sign on my back saying, "Kick me." And then I got trampled on for the whole day, and then I came home and I said I never want to go to school again. Went to my room, took a belt, hung it around, put it around my neck, then put it in my closet.
But then I called her, and then it made her stop. Right when I called her, she would have died if I didn't call her.
See?
So we saved our own lives. We saved each other's lives.
So, see, bullies, this is what you can do to people. You can make them want to kill themselves, want to cut themselves, make them hurt other people.
Make them think that if they hurt other people, then you won't stop, that you will stop bullying them. But it doesn't work. I actually tried it, and I regret it. The people I bullied because I was getting bullied actually understand what was happening, and they don't care anymore. They know what I went through.
She did it to me. Of course, it made me upset for the first few days. My mom wanted to block her really bad. I said, "Mom, don't. She is my best friend. I need her.
Stop it.
I need her in my life. She is my best friend." She called me some really bad names because of her mom, and it made me cry. It hurt me so bad. I didn't know what to say.
I didn't even know what was going on at that point. I was just having a really bad day.
And then she saw me start to cry at school because I saw her, and then she knew what she had done, and she knew she did something wrong.
And I started crying, and then we just like walked out of the classroom and started like hugging, well, we were in a trailer, and we were having help, so then we just walked out of the classroom and started like hugging and saying I'm sorry and stuff.
Yeah, and the teacher, she said, "Come in whenever you're ready to."
Because she saw us like crying and hugging. It was a really bad thing.
And in PE, it was really bad. Coach Ross, she hates us. She
knew about the cuts on my arm. My whole arm from like here to here on both sides, like up here and over here. I had cuts on them, and she saw them, and she didn't care, so she grabbed and twisted my arm and yanked me somewhere else.
And then I had a really cute shirt on, and the shirt would do this because that's the way it was built. And I had on a strapless shirt, a strap shirt, and then my bra, of course. And she called me a slut. The health teacher did. She said, "You look like a slut." I ran out of the PE room, ran into my locker, ran to a locker, then I got shoved in a locker by someone.
It wasn't even a full-size locker. It was a freaking half-size locker. Like, I don't even know.
And then my nose started bleeding, and people just started laughing. Bullies, this is what happens when you do this. You think it's cool just to hurt people, or think that you can take your bullying out on someone else.
And they bullied me just because I dyed my hair black, and they bullied her just because she was my friend.
And they bullied me because my hair was red. Just because my hair is red. What the heck is wrong with red hair? Or black? There's nothing.
It's disgusting me even talking about it.
And then they make fun of how big people's feet are, how big they are, how big their stomach is. They even make fun of people that get raped.
You know Amanda Todd? She got sympathy for posting nude pictures of herself and masturbating online with guys, and nobody cared about this one girl who got raped to death.
There was a little girl up in Armstrong. They had a house, and her mom had just died. Then her dad, her brother, and her other sister. Her and her sister went in her room asleep while they were having a party downstairs. Her brother came up drunk. Her brother came up drunk and put the other sister in the closet and raped the little girl to death. Raped the other little girl to death. She died bleeding out, and then all you saw was tear, and then blood start coming out of her nose from him hitting her in the face. Bullies, you make me sick. I'm sorry. Some of you might be my friends, but if you ever try to get me to bully anyone with you...
Actually, this year's gotten a lot better than last year.
Yeah, but if you're a bully and you're my friend, too bad, because I'm not going to go around bullying with you.
That wasn't my phone.
Who was it?
Tracy. Okay. But like, this year, I bleached my hair in the summer, and it was like blonde, so then I dyed it blue, and it was very pretty. You can add me on Facebook. There's a link below.
My hair was bright blue during the summer, and it was like blue, then it had like a little bit of purple down here.
We were Smurfs. But like, we had blue hair. We bleached our hair, so then we were blonde, and we totally gained our respect from everyone else back. That's all we had to do.
Is bleach our hair. And then when I came to school to take a picture, everyone started calling me hot, and I'm like...
Same here. I freaking had like weird lime green hair, and everybody's like, hey, you look hot this year. And I was like, that's good for me, I guess. I don't know.
I was like, you hated me last year. Why are you talking to me this year?
Because you're blonde.
What makes this year better than last year? Because you're blonde. That's exactly what they told me. Because you're blonde. It doesn't really matter what hair color you have. I'm gonna go green just to see what people think.
People say that I'm sexy with pink hair, but like, I'm not trying to be conceited, but like, I think it looks good.
It does. See, okay, this side right here is like bright red still from Kool-Aid. This one...
Wait, you said it wasn't Kool-Aid.
I lied.
You liar.
This one did dye and was dyed with Kool-Aid, but it kind of washed out, so...
You wash out?
So I had this one just recolored, make it look like myself. And, kind of had my own style. And then I had this side dyed blue. And then this guy that I don't even know came up and called me hot, and I was like, what? I don't know you, do I?
And he was a very attractive person.
Yes, he was. No mentioning names, but he is 6th grader.
Wait, what?
He's a 6th grader. What?
Oh, yeah. Okay, I've known this dude for, like, since I was little. I mean, like, he's really cool.
Yeah.
You didn't know him, though.
Until this year.
He's, like, my best friend. Well, one of them. We have been on video for 35 minutes.
Okay. Well...
Whoa, what's going on? What's going on?
We are superstars.
Superstar.
You didn't know you were competing against a superstar. Sorry, we watched the movie Superstarr too many times.
Hello, Sky Ho. No, not. I mean, wait.
No way. No way.
No, totally not. No way. Well, can you tell him to give me a call? I don't want to talk to you.
Go away!
Was her name like Evelyn or something?
Evian.
Evian, that's her name.
And then he said, Evian, I made up a new dance move. It's called Get On With Your Life.
What was that one? What was that one dance move? Was it like
The fax machine?
Here's the fax machine.
Here's the Pepperman. Enjoy. He's like, this one's called the Pepperman. Enjoy. Okay, we should post this now. We should post this now.
Okay, wait.
Later, y'all.
Bye.